Have you ever wondered what makes the geography of the United States so unique? Beyond well-known geographical features like the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Alaska, or the Mississippi River, there are countless interesting and surprising facts hidden across America's vast landscape. Did you know that there is a desert in Alaska, or that a town in America is closer to Russia than to the capital? From extreme weather events to mysterious natural wonders, the geography of the United States is full of secrets that most people have never heard of. In our video, we will learn about the strangest, most fascinating, and incredible features of American geography. So are you ready to see the strange and unusual features of American geography? Then let's get started. When you hear the word Alaska, what first comes to mind? Glaciers, blizzards, cold weather, or polar bears, right? Well, would you believe me if I told you that in the middle of this cold land lies a massive desert? Kobuk Valley National Park has thousands of acres of golden sand dunes. The dunes are striking, reaching heights of over 30 meters. Thousands of years ago, melting glaciers deposited fine sand carried by rivers in this region, and the desert was formed by the effects of the wind. When people think of Hawaii, most think of sun, beaches, palm trees, and vacations. However, at the heart of this tropical paradise lies one of the rainiest places on Earth. The name of this paradise is Mount Waialil. The area where Mount Waialil is located receives an average of over 9,000 millimeters of rain per year. Scientists explain the high rainfall in this lush, paradise-like region by the mountain's height, trade winds, and ocean humidity. I don't know about you, but I love eating pancakes. Would you believe me if I told you that one of our states is even flatter than a pancake? When scientists examined the surface of that state in detail and measured it mathematically, they came across a surprising result. Compared to a pancake on a breakfast plate, this state was smoother and flatter. The state we're curious about is Kansas. Yes, the state of Kansas is flatter than a pancake. At the northernmost tip of the United States lies a place that feels like the end of the world. Located in the state of Alaska, this place borders both the Arctic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. The name of this magnificent place is Point Barrow. Its current name is Utqiagvik. Another peculiar feature of American geography is that here, the sun never sets in the summer months and never rises in the winter months. There is a historic library located right on the border between our country and Canada. Imagine this. You enter the library and there is a book you are looking for, but this book is located within the borders of another country. The name of the library I am referring to is the Haskell Free Library and Opera House. In fact, the border between the two countries is marked with a line inside this library. When we think of forests, we think of trees made of wood. However, in the geography of America, there is a forest made of stones, which are not wood, and which perhaps most of us do not know about. This stone forest is located within Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. This stone forest, with its magnificent scenery, is formed of petrified trees that have survived from millions of years ago to the present day. There is only one place among our 50 states where there are unnatural lakes. It may sound strange to you, but all the lakes in this state are man-made. There are no lakes formed by Mother Nature. The name of this state is Maryland. All the lakes in the state of Maryland are artificial lakes made by human hands. There is a tree within our country's borders that is even taller than the Statue of Liberty. Located in California's Redwood National Park, this tree stands at 116 meters tall and is called Hyperion. Approximately 600 years old, the location of the Hyperion tree is kept secret to prevent damage by humans. Since the Cold War era, the Russian Federation has been competing with us in every field. Have you ever thought about where our closest piece of land to Russia is? There is a place so close that the distance is only 4 kilometers. The place I am referring to is Little Diomede Island in Alaska. Another important feature of this place for American geography is that the international date line passes through it. is a city in America where you can experience all 4 seasons in a single day. It may sound a little strange, but we do have such a city. The geography I am referring to is Denver, the capital of Colorado. The reason for this is that the city is located at the foot of the Rocky Mountains at an altitude of approximately 1,600 meters. Due to its elevation and geographical location, it is possible to experience all 4 seasons in a single day in Denver. There are states where the number of animals exceeds the number of people. This may be an interesting geographical fact, but it applies to only a few states. This is the case in Wyoming, Montana, and South Dakota. While approximately 600,000 people live in Wyoming, the number of cows exceeds 2 million. A simple mathematical calculation shows that there are 3 or 4 animals per person in this state. In the heart of the American landscape, only hot springs and steam-spewing geysers are visible on the surface. But beneath this innocent landscape lies a danger capable of destroying the entire continent. The danger I am referring to is the Yellowstone supervolcano. Beneath the Yellowstone crust lies a magma chamber, hundreds of kilometers wide. If it erupts, it has the power to destroy not only Yellowstone National Park, but the entire American continent. As is well known, Lake Baikal is the deepest lake in the world. However, it is not the clearest lake. The clearest lake in the world is located in our country. Crater Lake, with a depth of approximately 594 meters, is the lake I am referring to. It was formed when rain and snowmelt filled a crater created by a volcano that erupted approximately 8,000 years ago. When you think of the geography of America, the vast highways connecting the states and the roads crossing the continent come to mind. Despite such an impressive road network, it is impossible to reach one place by road. Located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and approximately 3,800 kilometers away from the mainland, this place is Hawaii. If you dream of driving from Hawaii to another state, you must give up on that idea today, maybe someday in the future. When we say river, people think of water flowing for hundreds of kilometers in winding curves. However, there is a river in the geography of America that is smaller than a football field. In other words, the world's shortest river is located within our country's borders. I am talking about the Sana Row River. Located in the state of Montana, this river is only 61 meters long. Smaller than a football field, the Row River has earned its place in the Guinness Book of World Records. The geography of the United States isn't limited to ordinary mountains, lakes, and rivers. It's also home to some of nature's most astonishing sights. One of the best examples is the Pink Lake located in the state of Utah. Yes, you heard that right, a pink lake. Because of special algae and microorganisms living in the Great Salt Lake, the water appears a vibrant pink. This effect becomes even more striking during the summer months. I recommend watching our video titled, "Why You've Never Heard of These 15 U.S. Wonders," about the geography of America.